Allow your authentic self to come out and be free.
As we all get more comfortable, more and more people are going to come out, and it's very validating. As gay as you are, you've enjoyed dick.
Women who were like you saying that you're bisexual, but then you're like, I don't know, I might be lesbian.
I'm a Virgo ass bitch with a Pisces effing moon, so y'all can suck it.
And I know that sometimes it feels safer and more comfortable to say bisexual, just so you're not completely like, oh, you big old homo dyke.
It's not true.
You know what I mean? Like, no, you're still, because bi is kind of sexy.
Cheers, I'll drink to that, bro.
Right? That you like both, but really like what you're saying is like, I think I lean more towards women. What? But it's safer to have the label of bi, and so,
as we all get more comfortable, more and more people are going to come out, and it's very validating, and it's nice to have people around me who, I can share this experience with.
I'm just like you, I'm just like you, you're just like me, you're just like me. It's something anyone can see.
Oh, you mean the gays?
But, there's still that kind of, tension, especially with the older generation.
So in that, I got to tell you, that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to do this show. Because I knew, in my gut, I knew we just had to open up dialogue, just talk about it. And that's okay especially for my generation. I can't tell you how many friends, how many women I've talked to, they had feelings for women in their 20s when they were teenagers, whatever, but it's not right.
Yeah.
So I want to get married, but the feeling never went away.
As if you could outrun me!
And now they're late 40s, early 50s going, this isn't going, I want to be with, I could not imagine. I could not imagine not kissing a woman for 25 years. I have a friend like that, and I'm like, you're killing me. Like,
that hurts my heart.
Like, it hurts my heart. Like, that is something that is real for you. And so I'm saying this.
Gay, good.
I'm saying that possibly, maybe, like I just did a show, an interview about open relationships, and maybe we could look at the definition of how we have relationship, how we have monogamy, how we have all of that, and maybe it's time to evolve from that for some people.
Yeah.
For some other people, that's fine. Monogamy, one person for 50 years, I'm all good with it.
That works, yeah.
But for the other people that you're feeling, for all those women out there that I know, you're feeling these feelings, and oh my God, possibly be open to creating something different in your marriage, in your relationship, that you could finally just even explore. I think that everyone should try the other side at least once, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And so it's just giving yourself permission to just
try it.
Start cracking that door open a little.
Hello?
To just explore, to just allow your authentic self to come out and be free. And not that it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be simple, but it's going to be a life of freedom and a life of true, authentic expression and joy. Life's short, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what comes up for you when I say that shit?
I think that's wonderful. I think that monogamy is, in my opinion, a little bit of an outdated concept.
Derek is gay, but he's straight for me, but he's gay for Ben, and Ben's really gay for Derek. And I hate Ben.
It's not that complicated. No.
Oh, yeah, sure. The thing about youth culture is I don't understand it.
It served us at one point, especially when our lifespans were shorter. Now we're living so long, and it's like being with one partner for your entire life. Like, does that still make sense?
That's suspicious.
For a lot of people, and for, like you said, like for some people, 100%, they find that person, or maybe that lifestyle just works for them. But I think it's constraining for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And people think that it's there's some sort of failure to, not having a lifelong partner. And that, I find that ridiculous.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I think we can have a lot of people in our lifetimes that can be soulmates, but I think a lot of people can feel like that. And I remember this one story that a friend of mine told me. She was in an Uber. Her and her Uber driver hit it off, and she was an older woman, maybe in her 70s. My friend was talking about her girlfriends, and it came up that this woman was basically in love with her best friend, and they had been best friends for a long time. She was like, I feel like it's too late for me. Like, I don't want to ruin this. I don't know if she feels the same way, all this stuff. But by the end of it, she was like, no, I'm going to go for it. Like, I'm going to tell my best friend.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
75 or whatever, that I have these feelings for her. And, I'm sure she had the feelings back because, when you know.
Yeah.
And that's just fucking beautiful.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
That she could, have felt like unsatisfied in relationships with men
Well, duh.
for 70-something years, and then it's never too late for anything.
Damn.
Especially like exploring yourself and your sexuality, like there's a world of possibilities out there, and I think we're starting to break down these labels,
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I feel like for your generation, ones before, it was like, we have gay, we have lesbian,
Right.
maybe bi, maybe, and now it's like we have so many labels. We have these like, there's some positives and negatives to having like a million labels, but I think that it really helps people realize that, this shit is, it's massive. It's a spectrum. It's so multidimensional.
Because someone asked me, wait a minute, so you were with all these men in your 20s and 30s, so you're bisexual? And I'm like, I never identified with that because to me, everyone's got their rhythm, right? My rhythm has always been, I am about experience, and life is to be experienced. And I just wanted to stack experience upon experience. And sometimes, in some phases, the dirtier the better. Like the raunchier, dirtier in the back of cars and the back alleys, like dirty fucking bastard.
That's nasty.
Like, to me, is fun.
Can't help it. I just want a big fat wiener up my...
Amen, sister.
There's fun. It's super fun.
It is
like,
fun.
like I said, I used to love to get pounded.
Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of him. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah! Drop down, snap. Ah!
However, that was just, like I said, it was a side of fries and it was fun, right? Yeah. And at that time, because I was in a really wild phase, that was my thing that I wanted to do. But I was never, like, to me, when I think of bisexual, think of someone who could actually live and cohabitate with a man. I absolutely not. First of all, hormones, right? There's testosterone and there's estrogen. I can't handle, because I have a really sensitive nose, I can't handle the smell of that hormone.
Ew. Right?
And so men have that. And so the smell of men, I'm like, right? So I couldn't live with one where they're like doing their man things. I'm like, So that to me is a definition of bisexual. Like, you could cohabitate and love and live and wake up next to every morning with a man or a woman. And mine is like, no, I just wanted to use your dick for like a few hours. That's it.
Gross.
Right?
I'm glad to hear you say that as gay as you are, you've enjoyed dick. Yes. I love that. Like, it's not completely black and white.
It's a rainbow. It's a rainbow.
You know, and
no.
Yeah, because when something like that comes up for me and I'm like, ooh, like, I'm kind of attracted to that one man. It's always like a celebrity, or somebody like completely unattainable. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, okay, so I can't be a lesbian.
Are you sure about that?
Because like that one man, or, but then I think about it, I'm like, I don't want to be with him. I wouldn't want to cohabitate, love. Like, I wouldn't want him in my bathroom.
Right.
That's lesbian activity.
If you're gonna do a threesome, make sure that it's a girl and that you find she's a lesbian, even better. Because women, right, would be like, dude, are you gonna like my man? Are you gonna take my man? It's like, I don't want your man. No, baby, I am here for you 100%. And you get clear with him, like, this is all about her. So she is just being showered with like love and affection, right? I don't know if we can do this on YouTube, but like one of my favorite positions was her on her back and then on top and then him in behind.
That's gross. I love it.
And like it just all works together. You know what I mean? That position can work so well together because it's still all about her.
Sounds gay. I'm in.